Quick update for OKA 009. Got a new old steering wheel. Going to replace the one that's a bit worn out on the truck. Replacing the old steering wheel on the truck because this bit here is all worn out and it's starting to twist around the wheel itself. The OKA symbol had fallen out at some time. I've had to glue it back in, but it would just be good to get a new one on it. So the first thing we've got to do is try to get the centre cover off. Easy to pull off, and now we've just got to undo that. It's a 21mm socket. I'm just going to use my 21mm fingers. Oh, that was a bit tight. Actually, I undid it with a spanner first. My steering wheel, I know, is a bit crooked from when I put it back on some time ago. The steering wheel, or the wheels, are actually straight, so when I put the new steering wheel on, it will be up here. And it's not a simple matter, just a matter of banging the steering wheel up and it should come off. I've pulled one of the tie rod ends off OKA 009. This one's a bit flogged out. The actual rubber seal was perished. Got a brand new one from OKA ATV in O'Connor. I'm going to put that one on. Before I took the old one off, I actually measured the distance between, or how many threads it was screwed into the tie rod, so I'm going to replicate that, and that way the adjustment won't change. All I've got to do first is to swap over this nipple and put a bit of grease in it. I've put the big nut back onto the big end of the tie rod, and I've measured the distance. I actually saved this on my set square, so I've set that nut up. Just going to put the nipple back in there, and I'll grease it up and then shoot it back on the truck. Just screwing the ball joint into the tie rod, and I'll go all the way up to the lock nut, and then I should be able to drop it into the actual steering mechanism itself on the wheel. But once I'm there, I'll just give everything a bit of a clean to get some of the mud off. Another thing I'm going to quickly change is the handrail that used to be up here. It broke on a trip once, and very hard to get hold of. You can't find them on the internet, or I couldn't. But guess what? Dean at OKA ATV in O'Connor has them, and they're pretty cheap. It's actually cheaper than looking for them. Job done. Co-pilot will be very happy.